Hi everyone, I was asked to do a more in-depth look at my current special effects kit. Excuse the mess, I've literally just chucked everything in there when I finished filming the other day. I'm going to show you the stuff I've got and what I use. Sorry, I've got a tickle. Yeah, I'm going to show you everything I've got in here, like exactly what I use. Just to let you know, I'm not sponsored by any company, I'm not connected in any way to any of the companies that produce these products. This is literally what I've bought that works for me. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with companies at all. So, that being said, let's get started. I've got this liquid flesh, liquid latex body paint, which is what I use for all my latex stuff, like if I want to make moulds or whatever. Yes, it cost me 15 quid. I got it from a shop called Oasis in Birmingham, and it's good stuff. I mean, okay, it was 15 quid, but I'm only down to there. It's lasting me ages, so I've got that. I've got some plaster of Paris, which I use to make moulds sometimes. Just got that from Hobbycraft. I just picked up the first one I could find that was plastic cloth like this, and it's non-toxic. I've got Snazaroo Special Effects Gel Blood. That comes in a pack with the scar wax I've got. It comes free with the scar, well, it comes in a pack with the scar wax. It's alright. Sometimes it looks a bit too pale and I have to darken it a bit, but yeah, it does the job. And I've got this Mayron Rigid Collodion. That's the one where you can just paint it on to produce a scarring effect. That's when if I've done videos where I'm using scarring fluid, that's what I've used. And it's by Mayron. I can't remember how much that cost. I got it from a costume shop ages ago, a couple of years ago. In here, the main palettes I use for like bruises and colouring around wounds are by Sleek, and I use the Ultra Mattes palette and the Chaos palette. The Chaos palette's my preferred one, but I've nearly used up the colours in there that I want to use, and I can't get the Chaos palette anymore. But I'll show you. That's the one that looks like this. As you can see, I've used the black, the red, brown and a bit of the white when I've used that to make effects. And then this one I've got because it's a matte shadow one and it's got some similar colours that I can use, so I've used the red, the brown, the black, and I can also use like the purples and stuff for bruising. I've even used the creamy colour at the top just for helping me to blend in scar wax. So that's the Ultra Mattes version 2 palette, number 731, and the Chaos palette 577. You might, if you have that in your cupboard, it's useful for special effects. I've got a broken Dream Matte powder by Maybelline. I use that for helping to blend in scar wax and also for stopping the surface of the scar wax being sticky, and I also apply it to the surface of latex to stop it sticking to itself. I don't carry it in my handbag because, to be honest, half the time I can't bother to put makeup on at the minute, and also I broke this, so the bottom half is probably floating around in the box somewhere, so I don't carry it around in my bag anymore. I've got liquid glucose by Silver Spoon. You can get this from any supermarket. Just mix this with some red and blue food colouring and you've made your own fake blood. As easy as that. So yeah, so it's liquid glucose that I use to make fake blood. I've got my, that's not scar wax, Snazaroo Special Effects wax. I got that from Hobbycraft and it's just the scar wax that I use. Good stuff, seems to do the job. Can't remember how much this cost, but it doesn't cost a lot. I think it's like a tenner, but it's in a pack with like the fake blood and some other stuff. I've got loads of face paints. All my face paints are Snazaroo. As you can see, they cost about $3.99 each. Most of the time when I buy them, it's $3.99. The Last Stage is good quality paint, and it's the best face paint I can get hold of, and I got all of those either from Hobbycraft or from a local costume shop, which was unfortunately shut down. But Hobbycraft do all of these and many more. That's a blue. I just broke the lid on that, so I had to use an old lid off one of the waxes. So this is all my... Oh, this is one I had from Hobbycraft. These are brilliant, the metallic colours. They're really nice. That's a nice gold colour. I've got I've got silver as well in the metallic colours. These are quite nice. I think they cost the same. If not, they're just a little bit more. So yeah, I've got loads of Snazaroo face and body makeup. Loads of them. That's spare lid. Then I've got this Olay Complete Care Touch of Foundation in Fair, because I've got really pale skin. This was one where I got this cheap from, like, not a pound shop, but I got it from somewhere cheap. Didn't really like it as a foundation itself, but I use it if I've got it. If it comes in useful sometimes, if I want to sort of darken my skin a bit, or I just sometimes put it on top. If I've got like a makeup that I'm doing where I can't get the powder to stick, I'll sometimes put a bit of this on first and then put the powder on top. That's just my tripod, which is made from a little mini tripod gaffer taped to a placemat thing, a cup holder thing. I've got some spirit gum, again by Snazaroo, and to be honest, I've never used it because I'm scared in case I can't get it off. I've got this, which feels like it's going hard actually, which is a shame. I've got it's natural hardening clay without firing, so it's like an air drying clay by Pebeg or something like that. It's just some pack I've picked up from Hobbycraft that was cheap. You know, I think that's going a bit hard. I'll have to use that up, I think. I use that when I'm making moulds for my latex prosthetics. So like I'll carve something into the clay or make something out of the clay and then put latex on it and then use that to make the object that I need, the prosthetic I need. Really bog standard cheapo glitter gel makeup. I've just kept this in here. I've never actually used it, but it came in a pack with some fake blood and stuff that I bought from Asda for like a couple of quid. Because some of my stuff's either stuff I've paid a bit more for, or it's just cheapo stuff that I use. Moisturiser comes in useful after I've done loads of makeup and removed it. My skin will get a bit dry, so I put this on, or I sometimes put this on first before I put the makeup over the top. That's like a little sort of face paint or scab blood type thing that comes in the kit with the gel blood and the special effects wax. Never used that, but I will at some point. Balloons. At one point I was going to blow up a balloon and cover it in latex so I could make my own bald cap. It went hideously wrong, so when I figure it out I will do it, but yeah, therefore when I decide to make up another bald cap. I've got in here, which are floating around, I'm not sure why, some of my fangs. So I've got there's my Billy Bob vampire fangs, I think they were. And you just boil this in, put this stuff in hot water and then stick it at the back and then press your teeth into it, and it makes it so they permanently fit you, custom fits them to your teeth. Some other sort of Billy Bob type fangs, they were the ones I used for the Scary Clown makeup. They're quite nice, I quite like these. Easy to wash as well. Again, you can customise them to fit your teeth. Then I've got my Scarecrow, Vampire Fangs. I don't know if these are the ones that are knackered. I'm not sure. If I can open it, I'll have a look. Well, they're getting on a bit, but no, these ones are alright. It's just the stuff inside looks a bit yellowified, but they are okay. Obviously, they look really yellowy on camera, but obviously teeth aren't pure white. And my camera's making everything look lighter. Like my hand's not that white, but it's just how it's looking on camera. But yeah, I mean, they are old. The other ones I had were silver, and the silver all came off, so that's why I wasn't sure if they were the ones that was no good anymore. I've got random tools and implements that I use to either scrape scar wax or to mix stuff with. These little spatula things came with the scar wax, but I always lose them, so I've just found them at the bottom, which is useful. That's the top of my liquid blood, the gel blood. Random brushes, just whatever I've picked up. Some cheap, some very, very cheap. Some of them are very cheap old paint brushes that I've used for special effects. That was just like a cheap makeup brush I got from Superdrug or something. So was that one, another cheap one from Superdrug. That's an old paintbrush. Well, I say an old paintbrush. That's a paintbrush I use for special effects. That one's a paintbrush. Don't even use that. Don't know why that's in there. Old paintbrushes. Bought a fan brush. Never hardly used it for painting, so now I use it to do my special effects makeup. Random eyeliner pencil, which shouldn't be in there. I've got a glitter stack in case I do anything with face paint stuff where I require glitter. I've not found a use for that yet. That was one I picked up from Claire's. It was sort of just on the cheapo rack. They were selling it off, so it only cost me like £1 or something. Same with this one. This was on the sales shelf, so I thought, yeah, might as well get it in case I need any glitter for face painting. I have used that one. Can't remember what for. Lip balm, because once I've been doing face painting and applying prosthetics and stuff, my lips will get really dry, so that's just to moisturise my lips. And as you can see, I just picked that up from Morrison's, just a few pence. That some glitter that came in a set. Couldn't tell you what, but it's actually no good, so that needs chucking. That's another one of those things that came with the scar wax. I think it's like a scab blood type stuff. Could be wrong, could be just red face paint, I don't know. Take them out. Random circle sponge. That's actually the last one I've got. I bought a packet from the pound shop, and this is just the one I've got left. I do have to get some more stock for this box. I am running low at the moment. So yeah, that's basically it. I haven't got a lot in here. It's not, you know, fabulously exciting or anything. But that's just what I've got left, really. I am going to get some more stuff. I've just got to wait till I get paid, because obviously I don't get this stuff for free. I have to buy it out of my own money. So it is just a case of getting stuff when I can afford it, and also where I can get it from. I don't find near me special effects makeup products that easy to get hold of, and I've looked online, but trouble is with me, I don't trust a lot of online shops and stuff. I tend to just stick to like Amazon. So basically, if I can't get it off Amazon, I can't get it. But obviously, if you know of any websites worth me checking out, then let me know. I'm always open to checking if people have recommended it to me. And then all I normally have in here, which I've run out of, so I've got some more in the cupboard downstairs, is I normally have a roll of toilet tissue, which I use if I'm doing like the tissue paper glue method instead of using latex. to create like torn skin effects or whatever. And also I normally have in here a big like jumbo packet of baby wipes, because baby wipes just remove everything. And I normally have a pair of scissors in here as well. My scissors are actually on my desk, and the baby wipes and tissues are downstairs, I believe. Yep. So that's it. That's basically everything I've got in my special effects kit at the moment. In case you're wondering for the fake blood, the food colouring that I use is actually downstairs because it leaked in the box, so I took it out. So if you have like a bottle of the food colouring in your special effects kit, make sure you put it in a little food bag that's sealed tightly, just in case it leaks, like mine did. So yeah, so downstairs I've got a red food colouring and a blue food colouring. If you get the red food colouring and just like one spot of blue on the end of like a paintbrush or something, mix them together with the liquid glucose, it makes a really good fake blood. I have got a tutorial for it, if I can find it, because obviously I'd have to search through my videos, but if I can find it, I'll put it in a link in the description box below. If not, check out my 2012 special effects playlist, I think it is. I think it's in there. If not, it'll be in my 2011 special effects playlist on how to make fake blood and how to make different textures of fake blood. Normally as well, I also have in here some gelatin, just the powdered stuff. You can get a vegetarian version. Not sure what it's made out of, but it does the same job. You can get it from any baking oil in the supermarket, and they normally have the vegetarian and the non-vegetarian versions available. It's very rare you'd go in a supermarket and they wouldn't. And I use that sometimes when I want to just make some quick fake skin or just textures on my skin and that, but I haven't used it for ages, so that's why I haven't got any in here. So yeah, that's basically everything that's in here at the minute. And then in the drawers in my desk I've got like other makeup palettes and stuff which I sometimes use, but most of the time it's this stuff in here. So that's it. That's a bit more of an in-depth look at my current special effects kit. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching.